Hey guys, this is the second part of my video. It's April 3rd, and I just wanted to kind of make a little document of what the woods look like right now. I apologize, the wind's picking up. So this is the snowmobile trail, and you can see just a bit of bare ground there at the beginning, and there is, depending on where you stand, like in between those trees, there's a foot of snow, around these trees. Pretty good amount of snow still. A lot of that's from wind blowing, because then you'll have sparse areas that have less than that. But still a pretty good amount of snow out here. The trouble is the main trails, any spot where there are dips and water collects, you're just going to get a nice big mud hole, unfortunately, and the trails are just going to get tore up. And you can see things like this that were under snow before now are visible. This is another spot that I found a really cool old buggy. It is right out here, and if I can find a way to get down there, I'll show you. Since it's bare ground, I can show you. I'd show you the other dump, but it looks like that, all covered in snow. Alright, let's do this the smart way so we don't sink, because I didn't bring my snow boots. Alright, here we go. So I can show you a couple of things. It's not a really nice dump that has a lot of cool things, but that buggy was really neat, I thought. It's like a dune buggy type thing. I don't know really what it was. You can see there's like an old boot. Got some old mechanical pieces of something. And then this looks to be the door, or a door. We got some ceramic and enamel pots. Got a ceramic one over there that's broken. Got some medicine bottles. I love medicine bottles, and I'd collect them all if I had a place. This one's really neat. It's actually got, it says pour, and then it has the amount on it. That's neat. Let's see. Illinois. I don't know what that says. But yeah, I've found some pretty cool stuff out here. There's an old jug. Let's go to this truck. It's pretty cool. There's the old headlight bucket. That's a really pretty color. Pink. Glass. I don't know if you can see the color. Oh, there you go. It's really pretty. Got some greens in there. Got some more shoe parts. We got some really cool bottles. And this critter. Alright, we're getting there, guys. Sorry, distracted. So, wow, it got actually more demolished, unfortunately. Get some old liquor bottles. I'm going to come up on this angle so you can see it a little better. But you can see the lights, or the light buckets. And the fenders. And there was a wood, like, I'm not sure if that was the door to get in, or I'm not really sure. But that was the door part of it. This is an old steering shaft that went down to, looks like the left-hand side of the left-hand wheel, I guess. Very interesting. Got an old battery cable there. It's actually probably would still work really well. That's an old lid. Yeah, never know what I'm going to find on my walks, and I usually run into cool old stuff like this. You know, I have, sorry about that, guys. I have a lot of friends that say, geez, you always find such cool stuff. I never find cool stuff. I don't know what to tell you, and I don't have a good answer, but I literally just get an inkling. Like, I get a idea that I want to go somewhere, and I go there, and I usually find stuff. Look at that old elephant. It's pretty cool. No markings on it that I can see. Neato! There's a couple old planters out this way. They're under the snow, you can't see them, but I don't know if this is an old bed frame or if it's part of that thing. I'm not sure. Alright guys, let's get back on the trail and see if we can't spook up some critters. I can't stop looking, it's terrible. It's like, okay, let's go, and I keep looking. Oh yeah, these are the bottles that I found last time I was here. I put all these back because I just don't need, so I have so many little bottles that I got from the other dump that are colored, and I just decided that I should just keep the colored ones and just leave the rest of them for someone else. It's starting to snow and it looks so beautiful. Alright, let's go back. Well, there you guys, that was a neat little detour for you. Didn't plan on doing that, but some usnea. Love me some usnea. I actually do need to collect some more of that. I haven't been doing that lately. I need to do that. I didn't bring a bag with me. But yeah, so we still have plenty of snow in the woods. The hardest part are like these trails, the low spots where the water will collect. You're going to have big pools of water. But we're about to get another snowstorm, and I'm really curious to see what these woods look like afterwards. So April 3rd, we should still have snow, but the crazy thing is we lost like all of it. Like, no joke, that whole field that I'm coming up on here on to the left, it was like bare ground. I walked through that whole field 2 weeks ago looking for sheds. And now look, some critter crossed here last night or the day before. Got all muddy. Right down in there. There's a fisher cat that hangs out here. Could have been him. How beautiful is this spot? I really love this spot. I think I'm gonna do a hammock setup out here, right by the little brook. Not this here, but there's one that runs from that tree line all the way down. And I think I'm gonna set up my hammock out here and just kind of do my thing. I'm just like really excited for the snow to go. I love the snow, I really do, but now I'm finally, once the wood's clear and you see it clear and you can start to walk around more, you get so excited about all the things you can do, and then it's like, just kidding, we're gonna dump you with another foot of snow. It's like, gosh, come on. I just want to go play. Get off the snowmobile trails. And there's actually a really nice snowshoe trail in the wood line there that you see way in the back. that wood line has a snowshoe trail, excuse me, that does the whole back line of that basically and hooks back out here, or you can catch the trail from the town office, which is kind of neat. I have been on the trail, and it is a nice trail. It runs right along a main moose path, and I've definitely come up to those moose in the middle of the woods and met them. I'll stop bouncing you guys around for a second. So right out here, last year, was it last year or the year before? I was like, ooh, I want to go moose hunting, moose shed hunting, you know, awesome. So I went out here, and as soon as I got kind of in the dead trees, I could see something that looked dark and like this mass. So I was like, it's probably just a tree, because some of these trees look black almost. But I got closer and it was moving, and then I saw a tree moving, and I was like, what the hell? And I looked closer, and he was itching his sheds, or his antlers and horns, or whatever you want to call them. So he was trying to get them off, obviously, with a birch tree. And you can just barely see the birch tree through the woods there. That's the one that he was rubbing on. And I was like, oh my gosh, how cool, a moose is out here. So I was like, all right. I tried to get close enough to get some pictures, and he ended up just walking into those red pines behind, and I wasn't able to find him after. It's so crazy how quickly and quietly they can disappear. This big beastly creature, and then all of a sudden completely vanish in the woods. Like, how? But anyway, another time I was out this way. So this area right here to the left, that's where they hang out. I'm just saying. Anyway, I came down here, and you can walk. Well, you could probably hook onto it right here. There's another walking trail in through the woods there, marked with a green fluorescent tape. And you walk alongside that, and I was on this side of it. So the other part of that trail goes in right past that turning arrow way ahead. You can scoot in there and follow the green fluorescent trail, and that takes you through the tree line into the woods here, and then you're going to kind of come along this side, and you come out somewhere around here. I'm not exactly sure where the trail ends, like officially. But anyway, so I went in up here, and I walked in, and then all of a sudden this brook that we're going to come up to is in my way. Sorry if we're really bouncy, I'm slipping in the snow. So I see the brook, and I'm finding a place to cross, and I'm looking, and it's pretty deep, and it's moving pretty good. So I was like, well, I'll go down a little bit. And as soon as I decided to do that, I looked over the brook, and I saw 3 moose. I was like, okay. And they were staring at me, ears forward. They were just like, okay, what the hell are you doing? And no, you're not coming over here. So I was like, oh shit, what do I do? And I was like, damn, I really need to get over there, because that's where I wanted to go. So I was like, all right. So I walked downstream, and that freaking moose followed me with its eyes, not its body so much, but like watched me the whole way. And I was like, damn it, he's not leaving me alone. And I was like, what the fuck? So what do I do? And this is the brook here that I'm talking about. And so I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to stand here. I stood there for like 25 minutes for this moose to finally get tired enough of staring at me, and it actually moved on. It took off, and it went basically into the woods this way. So, oh my god. Of course, dumb me, 2 minutes later, I've crossed the brook and I'm over where they were standing, but that's where I wanted to go, which is basically 1,500 yards in this way is where I was actually trying to get. So, but yeah, really cool woods. I like it out here a lot, and I think I'm going to do the hammock by the brook up there. I just think it's a beautiful spot. The only downside is what's on top of that hill is the town dump. So I'll have to pick a place that you don't see the dump. Alright guys, well I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to just mosey on home. That was just a little bit of basically my backyard. I really do live right through those woods as the crow flies. So this is my backyard. This is where I play. And well, when I don't want to travel. So yeah, I figured I'd bring you out, show you around. Probably be a lot of videos out this way this year. I'm going to try to stick more local. Totally understandable, but the North Main Woods has raised their prices for daily and camping. So I didn't even look actually at the rest of it, but I definitely noticed the price increase for just day trips and camping trips. So I'm going to limit that as much as I can to keep my budget happy. And we're just going to see what we can do locally. I mean, it's pretty freaking nice here. This is less than a quarter mile from my house. Maybe a half a mile, I don't know. But probably closer through the woods. Anyway, have a nice day, guys.